Hello, everyone. How are you all doing this Scorpio season at this Scorpio new moon? We've just come out of eclipse season and we've just had Saturn, the Lord of Karma, the Lord of Time that brings us our opportunity for mastery. Turn direct in the sky. It's been an intense time here on earth, a wild time, a time of waking up and discovering our potential. The Scorpio season is an opportunity to look within, go deep within to the waters of our remembering of who we are, the deep unconscious waters within which we remember our truth, our purpose here, our gifts, our talents. We remember our divinity, our potential. We also store in these waters our unconscious programs, our limits, our beliefs, our identity, our social constructs, and the conditioning that we were raised with. And beneath all of that is the truth of who we are, beneath all those layers. And those waters rest in our soft belly, and our soft belly is where we store a lot of our trauma. It is also where we store our kundalini energy, our life force, creative energy. So beneath all those conditionings, all that ego, all those identities, all those parts of ourselves that we stuffed beneath because they didn't fit into who we thought we needed to be in the world. Beneath all of that is the truth of who we are. In our gut, in our colon, we also store millions and millions of bacteria, of viruses, of microbes, of species that create this human. We are not alone here. We connect to the all and everything through these microbiome in our body and through our connection to this inner world that connects us to all worlds and reminds us that we are not actually separate. We are not actually alone. We are part of a universe. We are part of a oneness and a totality. Scorpio season also reminds us of where we may have misused our power or given it away, where we may have let our life force dim because we wanted to belong or feel like we are included, where we might have let our creativity disappear into the humdrum of daily life and lost our true sense of self. Scorpio season also shows us where we've let that domination and that power overrule us, that place of scarcity control what we create in the world. And this new moon helps us to set new intentions of who we want to be and what we want to create from that place of true power and true authority that lies beneath all this information. And the way to get there is to love it all, to accept it all, to embrace it all as the human journey, to accept the mess and the chaos that we are and find beauty in all of it and find the lessons and divinity in all that we call right or wrong. Mars, the ancient ruler of Scorpio, is conjunct the sun and moon at this new moon, meaning that it is lost in the light of the sun. This new moon happens on the 13th of November, which is a Monday in the evening here in Melbourne, Australia. So it'll be on the 12th for some in some parts. And the new moon connecting to Mars helps Mars to initiate a new 2.5 year cycle, which begins when it exacts the conjunction with the sun on the 17th of November. And this new cycle begins with Mars being completely lost and burnt up in the light of the sun, symbolically giving us an opportunity to reprogram our drive, our need for action, our masculine force, our desire to use our drive and esteem with courage to create new worlds, new possibilities. It's that Mars energy is that aspect of us that is our masculine and that warrior energy. And we get to look at where we've misused that, where we've used it in a way to control and to dominate over others and to abuse power. And we get to see that in the world outside of us, but we also get to look at it in our inner world and where we have acted in that way or allowed that to happen. Mars, the sun and the moon are opposite Uranus at this new moon, and Uranus is the great awakener, the rebel, the enlightened one, the genius of the zodiac. And wherever it goes, it shakes things up. It wants to create new paradigms, new worlds. Get rid, break free of the old ideas of who we should be, how we should construct our reality so that we can gain truth, freedom, and true authenticity and function from that place. The sun, moon, and Mars are also trining Neptune, which is the energy of unconditional love and creativity, the ocean of unconditional love and spirit and inspiration. And Neptune is at home in Pisces, and it is in a deeply mystical place that is boundless. And that trine reminds us of how we can dissolve ego, how we can let go of that false sense of identity rooted in scarcity, rooted in me against them, rooted in this human game that we play, this human paradigm of to thrive, somebody else needs to suffer, this paradigm of needing to pillage and take from the earth and hoard resources from this place of scarcity. And remember that actually the human family is one family, one whole. It is not we are not separate and individual, and what happens to one of us happens to all of us. And our true power is from remembering the truth of who we are, remembering that we are not separate from anyone or anything. We are not separate from the earth itself, from nature. We are not separate from the environment around us, but we are one with all. But at the same time, we've each come here with our unique talents, our unique gifts, our unique purpose, and our unique place in our journey of consciousness and evolution. So with all that in mind, this new moon asks us, where do we want to be next? Which aspect of the divine warrior within us do we want to step into with power and authority and sovereignty and function from the place of our deepest knowing of truth, which connects us to the deepest power and authority, because it connects us to our divine purpose, our oneness with all, our place of belonging to the totality of all that is, and belonging to the deep creative force within us that is tucked beneath the shadows. Again, embracing all those shadows and everything that we are that has brought us to who we are today. On that note, I wanted to work with that Scorpio energy and the energy of the heart, which is the place of oneness, the belly, which is the place of our creative energy, and release anything that doesn't serve so that we can connect to our deep truth. So if you'd like to join me, I invite you to find somewhere quiet and cozy where you can safely close your eyes. Tune in to the meditation and immerse in the experience. beginning at your breath. Follow it in to your body. Noticing its pace, its temperature, its depth or shallowness, its speed. Its texture. Just noticing. Perhaps closing your eyes here if they're not already. And taking your journey within. And then consciously bringing that breath through the nose into the heart space. Breathing in and out of the nose. Following the breath deep into the heart. Activating the chakra of the heart center. Allowing each inhale to create space. Taking your left hand, the palm of your left hand, placing it on your heart space as you continue breathing in and out of the heart. The left hand is connected to the right brain, the feminine brain, the receiving aspect of self. And the palms of the hands each hold tiny chakras within them that connect to the heart chakra. And as you breathe into the heart center, beginning here to receive, to awaken, to deeply listen into the wisdom of the heart. The heart is beyond intellect, beyond the duality of mind, beyond right and wrong, good and bad. It's our place of oneness, compassion, love, community, unity, empathy, connection. It is the seat of the soul, listening deeply to what your heart wants at this new moon cycle. And connecting into that intention. And holding space for it here as you continue to breathe in and out of the heart. Beginning to feel the beat of your heart, the rhythm in the palm of your hand. Feeling that rhythm radiate out from this center. And then taking your right hand and placing it on the soft belly, just beneath the belly button. And your right hand is connected to your left brain, the masculine aspect of self, the giving. Allowing the left hand to receive the wisdom of the heart, the love here, the compassion here, the acceptance here, the belonging here. And give it into your soft belly, that place that is symbolic of those scorpionic waters, the unconscious, and everything we store here, our kundalini energy, our creative force. And feeling like there's a circuit of receiving and giving and sending the love in the heart, the compassion in the heart, the intention of the heart down into the unconscious waters, into the creative waters, into the place where we store those memories of trauma, those shadows, those places of ourselves that we shame and guilt, those aspects of self that we hide, and allowing that love to hold it all, to see it all, to witness it all, giving that love to yourself. Notice what it feels like to give that, to hold space for that. Continuing to breathe in and out of the heart. Continuing to keep that heart space open, expanded. And then bringing that intention back to mind and sending it down into the soft belly. Planting it as if you're planting a seed of intention here in the dark of the new moon, in the dark of your inner world. And beginning to notice this seed has luminance, a color, a radiance. And notice that as you focus on this intention seed, the thing your heart wants to create, it gets brighter and brighter in the darkness of your inner world, in the soft belly. And notice that within its light, it melts fear, doubt, shame, guilt, suffering, resentment, competitiveness, jealousy, painful memories, not enoughness, unworthiness. All those you shouldn'ts, you can'ts. You're not allowed to. It's not safe to. It's not proper to. Allowing those all to melt in the light of this seed, this intention. And allowing your hand here to send down more love, more nourishment, more light to this seed from your heart. Fueling it. As it continues to transmute, dissolve what no longer serves. I'm beginning to notice that seed cracking open. And your intentions begin to flourish here in the light of love. In the light your heart created. And watching that seed transform completely into a dream, forming your intention, giving shape, color, texture to it. In this now fertile space within you. And just holding space for it to grow, evolve, take on a life of its own. As you keep nurturing it with love, with all the beauty, the wonder, the magic, the compassion, the acceptance, the joy, the belonging of the heart. Continuing to breathe in and out of the heart space as you experience this new reality forming deep within your soft belly. Continuing to breathe in and out of the heart space as you hold space for this new reality growing within. And as you hold space for it, beginning to notice your feeling body. The emotions, the sensations. The quiet, the potential, the possibility. Notice what's true for you in this moment. What you want to be true for you in this moment. And give it all your power, your authority. Hold space for it in your sovereignty. Perhaps placing an I am statement here. I am safe. I am held. I am supported. I am loved. I am loving. I am capable. I am worthy. I am content. I am happy. I am generous. I am savvy. I am intelligent. Whatever it is for you. Whatever feelings are coming up, holding them as truth and allow them to further fuel and feed and nourish your intention. And imagining that intention growing to full potential. Manifesting completely. Reaching full maturity. Deep in the belly. Your place of truth. Creative force. Power. And as it reaches its truest, fullest, most mature form, repeating the words in your mind or out loud. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And wrapping that new reality gratitude. Feeling the energy of gratitude weave all through and around it and seal it into the core of your being. And allowing what you've created to represent the dawn of a new day. The light of that seed that became a reality to represent the rising of the sun over the dark sky of a new world, bringing a new kind of light, a new hope, a new possibility. A new truth and way of being into your world. And beginning to bring your focus back to your breath in the heart space. Allowing each inhale to breathe you back into the present moment, back into the now. With every exhale, feeling more and more grounded, more and more alert. And then gently beginning to flutter your eyes open. And as you do, completely returning. Thank you all for joining me. I hope that served. Let me know what came up for you, how you felt in the comments. Love reading all of your messages. Wishing you a powerful and transformative new moon at this very transformative time in our human history. Sending you all the love. If you want to join me for an online or in-person event or sound bath or past life regression, you're welcome to check out the links on my page or below. Sending you all the love. Satnam.